Today on the channel, we got a Nomad, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Nomad with Leonardo Super 7 Ultimate Edition.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another Super 7 Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Leonardo, the Nomad Edition. But for all your Leonardo needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And let's dive into old Leonardo here. A little something different. We did unbox the Rat King. We did unbox Rapid Mike. Now we're around a Nomad Leonardo, a deeper cut for Leo, of course, as we're getting long in the tooth in the Super 7 Ultimate line here. After this, I'm not exactly sure where we go. We're going to different incarnations of the Turtles, but are they done with the Playmates era of the Super 7 Ultimates? I hope that isn't the case. There's still a lot of cool characters they could make, so hopefully they come through on that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what Super 7 says. Maybe at Toy Fair, maybe at San Diego Comic-Con as well. But we do have Leonardo here today. So Leonardo looking interesting, looking like Leonardo, but different. Different, of course. And different packaging style on this, not necessarily part of that Playmates line, as we do call it, of course. Big window box here. No outer shell, no nothing else. What you see is what you get, of course. On the side, nothing going on. Nothing going on. Then on the back, that's where the magic happens. That's where the blurb happens. Let's see what it says about our friend Nomad Leonardo. Ninja Nomad Leonardo, the solitary swordsman. And I think there's a few guys out there watching this video that might be a solitary swordsman. Good luck to you in your future endeavors for sure. Shrouded in mystery, silent as the underground waters, and as dangerous as a swordman as the sewers have ever produced, this ninja walks the way of the blade, a lone wolf in a landscape littered with dangers. He has a keen edge to keep the foot in its place. His tongue is as sharp as his blade and dispenses cutting commentary to those that threaten the calm of his underground realm. Shredder beware. So just living that nomad life down there is what he's doing in the sewers. It's got to be a smelly life, you would think. You would have to imagine. I would imagine. Nice lime pea green background there. See you later. Goodbye. How about like young Dennis Scott for the Orlando Magic back in the day? How about that? Shout out to Dennis Scott. And there's old Leonardo in the plastic prison. All kinds of stuff to dive into. But I'm going to take this offline, get all these twist ties out. We'll be back talking all things Nomad Leonardo. All right, let's get down to turtle business. Let's start off with the accessories here with the old Nomad himself. And we do get two fists of fury right out of the package there. He's ready to throw some punches in bunches. We get the turtle splayed out hands, of course, a little darker green color on this Leonardo. 3 fingers, of course, turtle standard right there. Then we get the gripping hands, gonna need these for the swords. Of course, he's the lonely swordsman, as we do know. We do get the short sword. Don't know anything about a short sword, but we do got long swords. That's my expertise, of course, these 2 long swords right here. Looking good, silver blades, blue handle, same thing on the short sword. Choose your own sword adventure, of course, or all 3 at once. Why not? Why not? But looking good there. Of course, Leonardo, you obviously think of a sword, a katana blade. That's what he does wield. But now we get the Nomad himself, and we're going to dive on into the figure here. We do get 2 heads because 2 heads are better than 1, as we do know. But I do like this head out of the package here, and I like that he's chomping on like a piece of straw or something. I don't know what this is. Is it bamboo? I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. But it does look really, really nice. I like that he's chomping on that. It gives him a little extra personality for sure. Just a nomad life, just chewing on that. He's probably going to be whittling down there too, shaving some wood. Like young Paul Robeson. Oh, shout out to Showboat. I'm dating myself. And Showboat came like 10 generations before me. But once again, you know, old Kyle, one class away from a minor in film, had to do a couple of weeks on Showboat. And let me tell you, it was riveting. The whittling is what I took away. And of course, Old Man River. Oh, there's a song for you. Check out Showboat if you got the time to kill. I don't know anybody that's got enough time for that, but a classic movie in some circles, as we know. We just got that going on. Mean mug and face. Got some of them turtle teeth showing, of course. For a guy living in the sewers being a nomad, his teeth are pretty white. Just saying, just saying. Now, he does got a garbage can lid as a helmet, a hat, whatever you want to say. Got the lid right there. Somebody can just pick him up. Get Android Crank, just pick him up by the top because it's not coming off. It is not removable. You can't just have a regular head on this one. Does got the bandana going through in blue. Of course, obviously speaking Leonardo's language in the blue color. And then he does got a little shawl over the top right here. He's got a ripped up. He's got the old broski cut, I think is what this is known as. But you got a blue shell right there for Leo. I guess all about the blue at the end of the day. Nothing on the back. A little torn, tattered. Some soft goods, though, is always nice. Then you got a traditional turtle body underneath. I'm pretty sure we've seen this body numerous times, of course, but we do got some differences there on the belt and things like that. Got a little bit of wood there. That's where he does his fine whittling, I would have to imagine. I do like that we can store his swords, though, on the figure. So you got storage on the shell, storage in the front. Always nice to be able to store everything on the figure if you need to, and we do have that going on right here. Two Fists of Fury, I mentioned that. You got the bandanas around the wrist, bandanas around the elbow, and of course around the knees. Then you get down to the feet, and that's where it gets a little strange here. He's got some homemade shoes with some rope, and I guess they're supposed to be kind of like, I guess we would call these sandals. I guess technically, but they're a little strange with the lifts on them there. So I don't know what he's doing wearing lifts. Is he insecure underneath the sewers about his height? Could be for all we do know. Now we do get a second head with Leonardo because two heads are better than one, of course. You do got one that looks a lot like Raiden, or was it, what was it in Big Trouble in Little China? Lopan? Was it Lopan? It's been about 20 years since I've seen that movie, but he's got some of that going on. So once again, a nomad's life. Get a wicker basket, cut it in half, and wear it as a hat. That's what you do. You start talking to yourself down there, like me in the basement here with Todd McFarlane. We just start talking to ourselves. There's nobody else around, but looking good. What, Todd? Oh, I know. As long as you're here, I'm never truly alone. Oh, Todd, sweetie. Valentine's Day was a week ago. Where was that nice talk? But Leo looking good in the second head here, and it is tough. I wish you could change the hats between them, because I do like the face on this one, especially with that straw out the side. I really like that, and I do like this helmet better. So I wish I could bring these two together. Obviously, not possible right here. Now, articulation, arm's going to go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Hands removable back forth, side to side. Little looseness in the legs and hips. We saw that especially in Series 1 of the Turtles. We're getting a little of that looseness there. Leg does go up. Single jointed knee, side to side. Ankle back forth, side to side, up and down. Of course, does got a hole in his foot. We're going to see how solitary he is. Will he fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand? Yes, he will. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. So Leo fitting in there pretty good. Not a bad figure. I would say this is the sleeper of the set. I think the Rat King is the must-have. That is an amazing figure. The Mikey is obviously very comical, very cool, very clever, and of course a throwback to the yesteryear, we'll call it there. So that is probably the one most people want outside of Rat King. This one kind of left in the dust a little bit, but a pretty nice figure, all things considered. Maybe not for everybody because it doesn't fit in a lot of different windows for the Turtles, but really just depends what you like at the end of the day. And if you're a Leonardo fan, you probably want this in your collection, I would have to assume. But you know what happens when you assume, Todd McFarlane? It's dangerous, that's for sure. But there it is, Leonardo Nomad Edition from Super 7. What's your guys' thoughts on this one? Worth a pickup for you? Easy pass for you? Not so sure for you? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Plenty of content to keep you busy between both channels and all the bonus stuff, of course. SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and Instagram and TikTok. So for Leonardo Nomad Edition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.